Okay, guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is still Niger Trends. King Khosi, as her friends always call her, live media. That's her live interview in Nigeria. She have a whole lot of things to say, a whole lot of things
And
that
just like, no,
Khosi
no, no,
have to say.
like,
Do
it's
not miss
okay,
any
you
of
know
this
what I mean?
moment.
'Cause in South Africa, I feel like it's more like like the Western countries. It's like, okay, you hired me, we work together, you know what I mean? You're not God. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do my job. You know, you do your part. Like, but here it's just like, wow, the amount of respect. I'm just like, wow, maybe I should get one of these. Take this seriously.
So star power, where is the best place you've exhibited that the most? Where do you think the acceptance have been more? In South Africa or in Nigeria? Be honest. That's a difficult question, right? You don't want to put your country on the spot. Culture, this is it.
You know what? I mean,
Star power, right? Is good. Very. Where do you think?
I mean, to be honest. To be honest, Nigeria is amazing, and you know how the love in Nigeria, when they give you love, and you're like, oh my gosh. But you know, home will always be home. You know what I mean?
So let me put it this way: it's a norm when you hear things like you're not respected in your home. As such, as you know, the kind of respect you want, because it's almost like in Nigeria we call it see finish.
Yeah.
You see every time, but no, it's just a star. So.
Yeah. I see what you mean, but you know what? Even when I'm home, I don't go out as much, so I barely experience like people. You know, so I don't think I've been to like I haven't even done my groceries ever since I left the show. So every time I go out, I prepare myself with, okay, here we go. You see,
is it work to really step out?
Oh,
is it work at home more than here? Be honest.
I haven't, even here in Nigeria, I only leave where I'm supposed to go and go back home. I haven't been, like, I can't take it. You know, I don't know. I prefer to be indoors and only leave when I have to.
Were you expecting this level of...
Yes. Oh, no. Well, no. Not this soon in my life. I didn't think, when I went to the show, I didn't think I was going to win. At all. That's another thing. Like, I didn't think I was gonna win, so I was just there thinking, okay, let me see how I can use this to get a check. You know what I mean? But not the actual million that I won. But I thought, like, okay, let me see how I can use that.
Okay, so you know what? Just added to that, as a queen who wants a check. I put that in, right? We'll be right back in the show. Your number one hit music station, 19 minutes down 3 p.m. It's Superstar Wednesday, the midday show. When we get back, we just want to go back into the house and talk about the triangle. So you guys, keep a lock. Whatever you want, just show it. Khosi's here, sending those questions, and I will be right at your service. Coming up is Benson, as you guys know as Voodoo. It's Omo Elewa. What that means is the lady who sells beans. Back to back is Young John with Aquafina. Whatever you're doing, just make sure you tune in.
Oh God, I forgot Melly and Juice.
I know why you go back there. We'll come back.
Oh,
Come back.
man.
People that say, hey, so you didn't like Juicy.
Exactly. Oh God. Oh, JP, God. It's a lot of them I forgot. Oh God. The Fantastic Four, mama. Damn. You know what? I was thinking more about the people that I'm not talking with than yeah, I was
That's
thinking,
why I told you it was easier to say.
it was much easier to just say that.
Who you don't talk to. That's it.
I played myself. It was much.
So you can come back using music for other people and just move to making his own record. And since then, he's one of the hottest artists out there.
My money. But I mean, I'm not really in a rush because I mean, they know when they have my money and they've got to give it to me at some point. You see what I mean? So it's chill. But I'm wondering, what's the hold up?
You still cool with Tabang?
Taban.
Tabang. You see that coming.
No.
You know the thing is, the show is a lot nicer when you ask the easiest questions first.
Yeah.
Now you see you're my friend.
Yeah, I see what you did there. I see what you did. Got me comfortable.
So you're not in contact with any of them?
Tabang, no. unfortunately, because we had some good times in the house, not just with Tabang, but with, with other people too. But you understand that when you leave the house, I see with myself. That's why I don't really take it too personal. People have lives out there.
Absolutely.
It's crazy. It's a jungle, like I've always said, So people are always trying to figure their life out. But, I've bumped into him and a few events.
You had a conversation?
No, we greet each other like, okay, hey, how are you? I'm good, okay. But people pretend as if like now we're just social distancing, like, hey, stay there. No, just that, there's never like pictures or videos, but we actually do at least greet each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you owe Yemi an apology? Do you feel so? Whatever you say is right. You know that, right? We already agree. Whatever you say is right.
But the thing is, right, if I owe him an apology, that means he also owes me an apology, because it was a game at the end of the day, and coming out of the show and seeing that he had a strategy, I think that my gut feelings, were kind of right.
So you felt he did it first?
And not even that I feel. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Right? But when you went with Tabang, did you think he had done that? Or you did that because you think he did that to you? Or was it after the show you figured it out?
Okay, to be honest with you, with Tabang, it's just one of those things that it just went a little too far. Yeah, I shouldn't have gotten there. That was just the case with Tabang. Obviously, I saw like how he would react when I interacted with Tabang, and I was like, oh, okay. So now he finally understand what I was going through when he was doing his thing, right? But then when he started like changing his way, I just didn't know how to stop.
I love your honesty, to be honest. So if you're going to turn back the hands of time,
yes,
right? And you're going to choose somebody,
yeah,
who would you choose? Tabang or Yemi? Let's turn back again.
That one.
Oh, she's looking at that. Don't answer that. Right? It's a radio show. No, never mind, baby. Who you're gonna pick? If you're going to turn back to him, it's not happening, right?
Yeah.
But if you're going to turn it back again, who would you pick?
You are evil for asking me this.
Oh, really?
I swear.
I'm such a nice guy.
Okay, can you prove that by moving on from this question?
First of
Because
all,
at the end of the day,
you look beautiful.
Thank
first.
you.
Second of all, you have one of the biggest fan bases ever on Big Brother Show.
Trying to butter me
You
out.
like that. You gotta like that.
If you're hearing my voice, I click on this video right now. Please subscribe. Thank you. This is the man.
I don't even think. You know what? The thing is, right? Like, maybe if it's just a Christian, I'm just like, it doesn't even matter. Like,
Are you sure it doesn't matter?
it doesn't matter because we've all moved on anyways,
Okay.
You know when I came out of the
Let me
house.
ask a question for you. I think I'd like you to get back with Yemi.
Is it because?
No, not because I'm Nigerian. I just feel like you guys had a great bond. It was like Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
I know.
You get it. And it was real.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we both know that, but because of
The
like,
fan base won't let you guys get together.
ain't no way.
Yeah, it was only them now. But I think this is how it happens. I mean, you guys can still become. It's the same. Let me play. There were two housemates too as well. There was Elozam and there was also Diane. They had this type of stuff then, but they're very good friends now. People see them together, and he's nice. Because when it comes to making money and doing business, he doesn't.
No, see, that's what I like about him as well. He understands that, like, okay, we're part of the game, and I was gaming my game, and he had to do what he had to do. I did what I had to do. So now that we're out of the house, there's really no bad energy. Just that, you know what? We're out of the house. Get your check. I'm gonna get my check. So we're not really.
I love your friend. You know what?
What?
She's cringing like, oh. Don't answer that. Answer that. She's
Really?
fine.
No, we fine.
We're fine. Now let's talk about business, because that's what this is about. I mean, you go on a big platform like that, you get to a stage and you realize that you have to keep going. You cannot stop. Expectations are higher now.
Yeah.
Right? For you, what are the types of gigs that you would love to take now? Besides appearances. Because you might be a shoe line and you want to launch. You might be a makeup brand. You dress pretty good, So what do you think is your first major? What would you like to do now? Not touch on.
To be honest with you, when it comes to working with brands and endorsement, I don't know, maybe just my type of thinking. I don't want to attach too many brands to my name. I don't want like every other brand has access to me. Or I've worked with it. Like I don't know, maybe it's something that I would regret in the future or something like that. But I really want to do my own thing because, my team knows there's a lot that I want to do. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. So,
So which is major for you? Shoot your shot.
fitness,
Fitness.
Fitness is the biggest one. I mean, recently I launched an app for exercising and gym apparel because I feel that as Africans, we don't take health and fitness as much. I mean, we care so much about how we look, but we don't take care of the inner self, right? So I really want to push that, and I feel that I can build an empire in Africa when it comes to that, and I can change mindsets when it comes to that.
And you can get an investor to buy that over.
Exactly, because with how I'm starting with just the gym app and the gym apparel, it's just small. I want to work with the big boys, like the corporates, going into gyms and trying to collaborate with them. So when you look at those international gyms, such as Virgin Actives and stuff, where you find them globally everywhere, I want to work with them. You know what I mean? So
you eventually build your own gym.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we're looking into that with Marvin actually.